You guys can hear me loud and clear. Let me know in the chat. Type yes in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Speakers. All right. Yes, yes. Good evening sa lahat. Miss Rochelle, Miss Beatrice, Miss Sheila, Teresita, Miss Ana Medina, magandang gabi. Rika Frente, Christine, Miss Ching, Bloody. Yan. Magandang gabi sa inyo guys. Miss Nicole, ayan. There's a recording naman, no? There's gonna be a replay, no? You guys can watch the replay. And no need for transcribing or recording it sa anong tawag dito sa local device po ninyo because this is recorded naman, no? Actually recording na po tayo ngayon. Na-record ko na kanina lang. And you guys can watch the replay. Doon sa dashboard po ninyo, I'm gonna be sending you guys the instructions on how you can be able to watch the replay. And basically, na-send na namin sa inyo to before when you enroll do sa program, kung kailan man kayo nag-enroll, kung today, yesterday, last week, or a week ago, na meron instructions doon sa email on how you can be able to access your dashboard. However, after this live training tonight, I'm going to be sending you another instructions or the same instructions na sinend namin yesterday or when you enrolled sa program. For those na na-access na, good for you. But for those na hindi pa, I'll be sending you guys an instruction later, and I'm gonna be giving you guys an instructions after this live session. So let's start with our lessons for tonight. But let me just give you a little bit of context kung ano yung matututunan nyo in the next 5 days, no? So that alam po natin kung ano yung expectations na makukuha po ninyo dito sa live training sessions po natin. So I'm gonna share my screen. Let me know guys if you can see my screen, no? Type screen or yes in the chat if you guys can see it, no? Yes, all right. Thank you so much for typing it, Miss Rochelle. Maraming salamat. Okay. So for those of you na napanood na yung replay, no, probably this is gonna be a refresher course lang sa inyo. But for those of you na joining this live session, this is gonna be the topic in the next 5 days, no? Day 1, which is today. By the way, my name is Clarence. You can call me Renz or Clarence, digital homie, whatever, but it's not important. Ang importante is kayo, no? Mapagsilbihan ko kayo, mabigyan ko kayo ng context, mabigyan ko kayo ng lessons. Yun yung pinaka-importante sa akin. Well, hindi na importante yung kung sino ako. just want to throw it away. Very straightforward na lessons without any BS. Just the topic itself, no? Yun naman yung gusto ko talaga. Straightforward lessons na i-compact ko in just 1 hour. And the next 5 days, ito yung pag-uusapan natin. Day 1, which is the business setting overview. Because a lot of you guys are really confused about the difference between business portfolio, ads manager, and the Meta Business Suite. So I'm gonna put that into a different anong tawag dito, slices tonight, no? So para magkaroon kayo ng idea, ano ba yung pagkakaiba nitong mga to? Kasi probably you don't know na kailangan pala nakaseparate itong business, itong ad account ninyo na personal doon sa business portfolio. So ihihimayin po natin yon para tama po, from the beginning of your ads, tama po yung ginagawa po natin. Hindi po yung run ng ads pero hindi pala natin alam na yung tamang setup. So yung pag-uusapan po natin on day 1 before we proceed on day 2 and day 3 and day 4 and day 5. Now, so that's day 1. Pagkakaiba ng Meta Business Suite, ng Ads Manager at ng Business Portfolio. Yun po yung hihimayin natin tonight. Day 2, understanding the campaign objectives and the Facebook auction. So, paano ka nga ba charge ni Meta ng iyong budget? And kailangan mo 'tong maunawaan, kailangan mo 'tong maintindihan in a layman's perspective, no? Hihimayin ko sa inyo ng pinaka yung naiintindihan ninyo, no? Para at least although technical ito, kaya lang ipapaintindi ko sa inyo in layman's term, no? That's day 2. Day 3, the different campaign setup, no? Yun po yung gagawin natin on day 3. Isa-set up ko from scratch dun sa mapipili ko tonight, yung pinaka-lucky winner tonight na mabilis mag-type, nagagawan ko ng business portfolio, yun po yung gagawan po natin ng ad setup on day 3. So day 4, understanding the Facebook ads metrics, syempre ibibigay din natin yung metrics na kailangan mong intindihin when you run your campaigns, kasi hindi naman pwedeng nag-run tayo ng Facebook ad campaigns, hindi natin naiintindihan yung metrics, no? Naiintindihan natin, ipapaintindi ko sa inyo on day 2 yung paano kayo chine-charge. Ipapaintindi ko rin sa inyo day 3 paano nyo i-set up yung campaign. Day 4 paano nyo babasahin yung metrics. And day 5 paano kayo makakasiguro na bumabalik sa inyo yung budget na ni-spend po ninyo. Okay? Sounds good? So, I'd like to know everyone here in the chat or in the Zoom, live Zoom na. Ayan, si Mr. Risita, all good daw. Maraming salamat po. So, I'd like to know everyone here, sino-sino kayo dito? Sino dito ang mga business owners? Type 1 in the chat. I'd like to know everyone here. Number 1, si Miss Dons, Teresita, si Sheila, Rochelle, Lynn, Miss Ching, Ana Medina, Kent. Maraming salamat for typing number 1. Type number 2 naman if you are, yan, si Miss Hanali. Type number 2 if you guys are aspiring media buyers or service providers. No, digital marketer, as media buyers, Facebook ad strategist, pare-pareho lang po 'yon. Type 2 na in the chat. Number 2 in the chat, yung mga aspiring media buyers. Ayan, si Rochelle, Christina, Santolices. Yan. Hindi naman Santelices ito, no? Kasi I have a pinsan, Santelices sila. So, konting slight letter lang, Santolices ka. So, yan, si Miss Christine. Okay. I thought probably kamag-anak ko yung pinsan ko. Yung sa father side niya. But anyway, kasi slight difference lang ng ng name, ng letter pala, I mean. So, these are the media buyers, aspiring media buyers. I'd like to know, guys, who among you here ang nasa service industry. Let's say you guys are life insurance agent, real estate agent, ano pang agent, car sales agent. I'd like to know, guys, in the chat. Type 3 in the chat. G and June. Ayan. So, si Bricks, si Ann Kisel, Red Cortez. Ayan, number 3. So, yon. So, mga nasa service industry. Itong ituturo ko sa inyo, guys, applicable naman ito sa lahat ng industry. Okay? This is very straightforward lessons. No BS. And kung ano talaga yung ini-expect ninyo in terms of Facebook ads, ito yung ituturo ko sa inyo. So, direct to the point tayo dito. Aesthetic clinic, lahat po yan, lahat po ng businesses, no? In general, kahit ano ka pa, no? In general, kapag may negosyo ka, kailangan mo ng Facebook ads. So ito yun ituturo ko sa inyo tonight, no? Photography, kahit ano man yan, no? So basta nag-acquire ka ng customer through Facebook, through social media, you need this training. Okay ba yun? Okay ba yun? Okay. Type 0 in the chat for those of you guys na ang alam lang is boost post, no? Yung don't be shy. Yan si June, zero knowledge, or ang alam lang is boost post, 000. Yan. So marami tayong 0 ngayon. So that's fine. We all started from 0. That's fine, no? Kahit ako nag-start ako sa 0. Hindi naman natin 'to natutunan sa school. Walang lessons nito sa school. Walang diploma nito sa school. No, even me nag-start sa 0. So, now, among you guys na nag-type ng 0, pabilisan, type me in the chat if you're using laptop or PC. Because you're gonna be si Rochelle. Because you're gonna be the lucky winner tonight. Nagagawa ko ng business portfolio. Ayan, nauna si Rochelle. So, sabi ko sa inyo, pabilisan. Anong tawag dito? Unahan kayo ni Miss Rochelle. Miss Rochelle Lynn, I'm gonna unmute you because you're the first one to type me in the chat. You can talk, you can speak.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Miss Lynn, Miss Rochelle, or Rochelle na lang. So, Miss Rochelle, you can share your screen because I'm gonna navigate your screen. Gagawin kita ng portfolio or I'm gonna try to check if mayroon ka ng business portfolio and we're gonna make it properly set up, no? Para magkaroon ka ng tamang setup ng business portfolio mo from scratch para pag nag-run ka ng ads, hindi ka ligaw kung anong tawag dito, anong gagamitin mong ad account. So, yes, you can share your screen so that I can see it and navigate your device. Are you using Apple or Windows? Hopefully Windows ang gamit mo. Kasi pag Apple medyo ma-technical ng konti. Miss Rochelle? Yan, so naka-mute ka minute mo yung sarili mo ulit. So pwede ka magsalita ulit. Ask to unmute ka. Yan. Miss Rochelle, hello?
Ayan. Hello, yes.
Yes.
Pero actually I'm using my mobile phone at the moment, but I have my laptop because I've been trying to log in my Zoom earlier with my laptop. Disabled yung audio ko dun eh. But what I can do is share screen na lang by phone. Pwede ba yun?
Hindi po siya mag-work. It's gonna be very difficult for me to navigate through your mobile phone.
It's okay.
Dapat laptop device po siya.
Sige, you can choose someone else na lang muna.
Okay, no problem. So yung second na nagsabi ng me, so that was gonna be June. I hope June is using the device. June, I'm gonna unmute you. June, is it babae, lalaki?
Hello, sir. Lalaki po. Sir, clear naman. Malakas ang ulan dito eh.
Okay naman.
Okay naman, sir.
Yeah, kahit dito naman babagyo na rin dito. Hopefully guys, you guys are doing well. Hindi kayo bahain dahil napaka mainit na usapin itong baha na to, no? So hopefully guys, you're safe kung nasaan man kayong lupalop ng Pilipinas. Kung merong nasa ibang bansa, I'd like to know you guys. But hopefully, okay kayo lahat. Sige, June. Sir June, you can share your screen and then I'm gonna navigate your device.
Paano po ba mag-share screen?
Meron po dyan sa baba. There's gonna be a share button. I'm gonna make a screen.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and then
Tapos,
make sure to share the entire device. Wag lang yung web browser.
paano ba yun?
Yan. So pag click mo yung share, makikita mo dito.
Entire screen, ito,
yes,
sir.
entire screen.
Okay.
It should be
Answer.
Yeah, there you go. I can see it na.
Answer yung yung page.
There you go. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna ask a remote control access. You just need to
accept. Sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Nissan Marilao, Bulacan?
Yes, sir.
Oh, ano rin pala tayo. Dati rin akong car sales agent diyan sa Toyota Marilao.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, there you go. So, let me na-approve mo na ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. So, there you go. Ito, 'di ba? Ito yung personal profile ni Sir Jun, 'di ba? So for those of you guys na magra-run ng ads, if you wanted to know if you have a business portfolio already, you need to be able to navigate here dun sa personal profile po ninyo muna and then look for your Facebook page. Okay, just below the personal profile. So alin ba dito? Yung Nissan Marilao?
Yung Nissan Marilao Jun, sir.
Okay, so this is your Facebook page. Now,
yes,
under your personal profile, meron kang multiple pages under you. So ito yung pipiliin natin. Then, pupunta kayo ng Meta Business Suite. Now, hanapin nyo itong Meta Business Suite sa gilid. Yan. Click nyo itong Meta Business Suite. Tapos, mapupunta kayo dito click nyo itong Ads Manager. And then, campaigns. No? Click nyo tong campaigns. And then mapupunta kayo dito sa add account. Now, for me to be able to check if you have a proper business portfolio, you need to click the drop down, the personal ad account. Yan. Kiklik natin tong drop down. Mayroon nakaharang siguro. Ayan. So makikita mo dito, guys, pay attention to this one. Yung nakikita nyong June Cabildo, this is the personal ad account of Sir June. Okay? Ito yung niraran niya na ad account. So you should not use this ad account. I'll explain it later. The one you see on top, Nissan Marilao June, this is the business portfolio. I'm gonna discuss it later. I'm gonna explain it later kung bakit kailangan nakahiwalay ito. But for the sake of this demonstration, I'm gonna try to create another business portfolio outside or separate from Nissan Marilao June na business portfolio. So what you're gonna need to do is to click the create a business portfolio down below. And then we're gonna try to create another business portfolio kasi pag bago yung ad account mo, normally kasi 1 or 2 business portfolio lang ang pinapayagan. So but for the sake of this demonstration, we're gonna try to create a new one. Hopefully, bigyan tayo ng slot ni Meta. So I'm gonna just name it Nissan Biz na lang muna. And then paki-fill out Sir June yung first name and last name dito. Breaks meron po. Yes, meron po. Tapos I'm gonna remove yung iba dito. Ano muna? Tapos anong tawag dito? Palagay po ng email nyo dito, Sir June. Ayan, wag mo munang i-click yung create ha.
Okay,
You
sir.
need to open your email here. Yung same email na nilagay mo doon. Ano mo dito. Is this the same email?
Yes, sir.
0363, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go. So, now click create.
Ako po, sir.
Click mo na yung create, okay? The reason why pina-open ko siya ng bagong tab and pina-open ko yung email niya doon sa kabilang tab is because click mo muna yung skip. Skip mo muna. Yan, skip. Sige. Yan. Tapos click mo yung confirm. Okay. The reason why pina-open ko yung new tab tapos pinalagin ko yung email niya dito because kapag ka mag-iba yung browser po ninyo, halimbawa naka-Google Chrome kayo dito sa Facebook, tapos yung email nyo naka-login sa let's say Safari or sa Firefox or sa ano pa ba yung ibang browser? Microsoft Edge. Hindi po siya mag-work. Kailangan nasa same browser po sila. Okay, so dapat nandito yung Facebook account mo, nandito yung email account mo na gagamitin. Okay, naka-open siya dito. So, normally dito yung pumapasok sa social tab. Okay, click nyo tong social tab na to. Tapos makikita mo sir dito, June, confirm your business email. Paka-click mo yan. Yung unang email na nasa, yan. Tapos click mo yung confirm now. Okay? There you go. So, ibig sabihin po, nakapag-create na tayo ng pangalawang business portfolio. Ngayon, kung titingnan mo dito, pag kinilik mo tong N na to, makikita mo dalawa na yung business portfolio niya. Guys, hindi po ito page ha. Nagkakaintindihan po tayo, hindi po ito page yung ginawa natin. Business portfolio po yung ginawa natin. Okay, yung Nissan Marilao June, hindi po yan page. Business portfolio po yan. And yung Nissan Biz sa taas, pangalawang business portfolio niya po. Yung nasa baba, yung your account, ito po yung personal ad account po ni Sir June. Okay, make sense? Now, what I'm gonna do is, since meron na kang nagawa dito sa baba, gamitin ko na to. Kasi pareho lang naman na business portfolio siya. Titingnan ko to kung naka-claim na yung page dito. Ayun o, naka-claim na yung page dito. So, ganyan na po yung itsura kapag may page na na-claim. Pag hindi pa nakiklaim yung page, blanco pa po yan. So, pag pumunta tayo sa Nissan Biz, yung page niya dito, blanco, ganito po itsura niyan. Okay? So, yung gamitin na natin is yung isa. Ito. Okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is, there are 3 ways on how you can be able to access someone's business portfolio. Now, I'm gonna pretend that I'm the media buyer or the Facebook ad specialist na magrara ng ads in behalf of Sir June. So Sir June is my client. I am the service provider. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add myself inside the business portfolio using my email. So this is the easiest way of accessing someone's business portfolio using the email. Okay, so I'm gonna head over dito sa people. Again, I'm the service provider. I'm the freelancer. Sir June is my client. So you have to put it that way. Now, Sir June will add me here dito sa invite people. Okay, and then Sir June will put my email address. So I'm the this is my email address. And then I'm gonna click next. And then for the sake of this demonstration, I'm gonna select full control. However, for those of you guys na if you don't know the person, if this is the first time, halimbawa, hindi niyo talaga kilala yung tao na mag-access doon sa business portfolio niyo, just give them the partial access. So you know me naman siguro, Sir June, so I'm just gonna put full control. And then after the session, after this training session, or after sa Friday, pwede mo na akong tanggalin dito sa business portfolio mo. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select full control muna para mas mabilis ko siyang ma-navigate. And then I'm gonna click next. And then, i-click ko tong drop down. Ayan, makikita mo dito yung Nissan Marilao June. I'm gonna select this page. Now, this is the asset, no? Which is the page. So, I'm gonna click confirm selection. And then, full control ng page. Click next. And then, send invitation. Okay? So, and then click OK. So nakikita mo na dito, no activity pa ako kasi hindi ko pa ina-accept. Ngayon, titingnan natin kung may ad account na si Sir June dito. So I'm gonna head over dito sa ad accounts na section. And as far as you can see it, wala pa, blanco pa to. Clear pa siya. So ibig sabihin nun, ang ginagamit ni Sir June pang ads niya, yung personal ad account niya. So right now, wala pa siyang ad account inside his business portfolio. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click add button and then create a new ad account. And then lalagyan ko lang dito, let's say Nissan ads muna. Yan. Para may distinct naming convention yung ad account name, ad account name and then yung business portfolio name. So ad account name Nissan ads, and then time zone, I'm gonna put Manila. And then currency, of course, Philippine peso. Okay, and then I'm gonna click next. My business, next. And then I agree to Meta terms and service, etc. Create ad account. Okay, let's see. And then wala pa siyang payment info. Click mo muna yung done. Just in case na wala pa yung payment info, hindi natin nalagyan, di ba? So, dito ka pupunta sa inverted triangle. But before you do that, you need to assign yourself. So, assign people. So, I'm gonna assign Sir June and I'm gonna assign myself. And then, baba ka dito, click mo yung full control, assign people. Okay? Then, click mo yung done. So, ibig sabihin, dahil hindi ko pa ina-accept, kaya hindi nyo pa nakikita yung pangalan ko dito. Now, what I'm gonna do is, pag pumunta ka kasi dito, doon sa inverted triangle, yung Open in Ads Manager, you don't have access to this action kasi nga, kalalagay ko lang nung pangalan niya. So, you have to refresh your browser para mawala yung grayed out. Ayan, so okay na siya. So, kiklik nyo itong inverted triangle, tapos, view payment methods. And then, mapupunta ka dito sa payment method. Sir June, anong gagamitin mo? Paymaya, GCash, credit card na payment method?
GCash, sir.
GCash. So, I'm gonna click add payment method. And then, just follow Philippines, Philippine Peso, Manila, Asia. Click mo lang na next. Okay na yan. Tapos, you're gonna select GCash. And then you hit next. Okay, wait lang natin mag-load. Then, yung TIN na yan is kahit skip mo muna. Skip mo muna siya. By the way, guys, lahat tayo may VAT na 12%. No? So, well, government, alam nyo na kung saan napupunta yung VAT ninyo. So, hopefully, guys, ayan. So, magkano muna ilalagay mong budget dito, Sir Jun?
Naka-ano ako, sir, naka-boost pa ako eh.
Naka?
Naka-boost pa ako. Parang nandiyan pa yung ako parang may ano pa yan, may balance pa ata yan, sir. Kailangan ba ngayon maglagay?
Oo, hindi. May fund na ba yung budget? Yung, ano, yung,
alam ko may fund dyan, sir eh.
may fund. O, lagyan muna natin 100. Okay lang?
Wala akong Gcash ata ngayon, sir. Wait lang.
Walang laman yung Gcash mo. Okay, bigyan mo sa akin yung Gcash mo. Lagyan natin 100.
Wait lang, sir. Tingnan ko lang
Okay, para ma-solve yung problema natin. So,
meron naman, sir.
Meron. Okay. So, i-click natin yung next. And then open GCash. Tapos, lalabas dito yung QR code. Scan mo yung QR code na lalabas dito sa GCash app mo para magpumasok yung 100 peso na budget.
Ayan, sir.
Okay? So, while you're doing it, I'm gonna accept the invitation sa email ko. So, I'm gonna head over to my email. 1 second. Normally, mapupunta yun sa sa social tab yung mga invitation. For those of you guys na sa social tab nyo makikita if you're using Gmail account. Okay, I'm just gonna log in. 1 sec. Pumasok na ba, Sir Jun?
Sir, nagano na.
Okay, 1 second lang I-log in ko lang yan ako. Continue, accept invitation. Okay. Hopefully, tama yung password ko dito. Tama naman, medyo mabagal lang yung net at umuulan, bumabagyo. Yun, okay na, mukhang pasok na. So, there you go guys. Okay na yung di ba? Leave ka na dyan. Ayan. So, back. Ayan. So, pumasok na hopefully yung 100 pesos mo dito. There you go. So, tingnan natin. Buksan natin ulit kung pumasok na yung 100 pesos. Yun, 99.99. Okay na, pumasok na siya. So, ngayon, i-refresh natin to para makita natin kung nakapasok na yung, ayun na siya, Clarence Hill, nandoon na siya, may full control na ako. Ibig sabihin, may control na ako ng ad account niya, tapos sa pages naman, may na-add na rin ako doon, nasa baba na rin ako. So that's the first way of getting access to someone's business portfolio. The second way of getting access to someone's business portfolio is via asset ID. So let's say for example, bibigyan nyo lang siya ng access lang in particular asset lang, which is ad account lang or Facebook page lang or Instagram account lang or WhatsApp account lang. You just need to send it over yung ID yung unique ID nung ad account. So you can send it over this one, Sir June, sa chat para makopya ko siya. Ipapakita ko naman sa inyo paano ako mag-gain ng control using my own business portfolio.
Send ko, sir.
Yung string of numbers na yan. Yan. Kopyahin mo lang yan, tapos send mo dyan sa chat. Okay?
Ano yung chat dito? Wala yung parang chat.
Nakopya mo na ba? Stop sharing. Ayan. Para makita mo yung chat. Ayan. Hanapin mo yung chat sa baba, tapos send mo dyan. Ayun. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna head over to my business portfolio. And ipapakita ko naman sa inyo kung paano kayo mag-add ng via specific assets lang or specific asset kung isa lang asset lang yon. When I say asset, guys, that should be your Facebook page, your Instagram page, your ad account, your WhatsApp, or probably your Pixel. Medyo ano na yon, medyo anong tawag doon? Advanced na yung Pixel. However, yun nga yung ibig sabihin na para magkaroon sila ng access doon sa assets po ninyo, yung specific asset lang niya, diba, page lang talaga ibibigay nila ninyo sa kanila, sa kanya, yun lang po yung ibibigay nyo na ID. Okay, page ID or ad account ID lang yung ibibigay po ninyo. So, I'm gonna share my screen. Okay? So, kita nyo na siya. Pupunta ako ng social tab. Normally, dyan papasok yan. May verify business email kasi. Itong OTP kasi ni Meta, laging hinihingi ito. Ayan. So, may question tayo. Teka, may question tayo. Maingay daw yung aso. Maingay daw yung aso mo, Sir, Sir June. Ayan. So, patahimikan si Doggy. Ayan. Punta muna ako sa business portfolio ko, ha. Let me see. Saan na ba yan? Teka lang, guys. Ang daming OTP nito ni Meta. Okay. Ayan. So, I'm gonna share my screen again. So, nandito na ako ngayon, guys, sa business portfolio ko. Virtual 5 Solutions or Virtual 5 na business portfolio. I own this business portfolio. So, this is separate from Sir June's business portfolio. So, what I'm gonna do, yes, lifetime access po ito, Miss Christine. Wala pong expiry. You can watch this over and over again. So, walang problema. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy yung kay Sir June na ad account ID. And then I'm gonna head over to my ad accounts. Ang gagawin ko ngayon, ay, shucks, na-disabled nga pala to. I'm gonna switch to another business portfolio. One sec. Disabled nga pala tong business portfolio ko. I'm gonna head over to my other business portfolio. Ito pala, sorry. So, okay, verify account. Saan makikita yung recording? I'm gonna send instructions. Anong tawag dito? Shanine, kung medyo na late ka ng pasok, I'm gonna send instructions later on after this live training, no? So, yan. Medyo madaming OTP lang to si Meta. Wait, 1 second. So, antayin natin sa social, baka na traffic lang. Saan na ba siya? May rally pa ba sa EDSA? Baka na-traffic pa yung OTP ko. Sa EDSA. Ayun, pumasok na. Ayan, so this one. Copy. Okay. Madalas kasi mag-ask ng OTP si Meta ngayon eh. So, ayan. So, pupunta na ako sa ad accounts na sections. As far as you can see, marami akong ad account dito na anong tawag dito na naka-login coming from a different clients. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy yung ad account ID ni Sir, pangalan nito, Sir June. Dito sa chat. Yan. So, copyhin ko. And then, I'm gonna go here sa add button. And then, I'm gonna request access to an ad account in another business portfolio. So, I'm gonna post it here. And then, I'm gonna click next. And then, manage ad accounts and confirm. And then, done. That's it. Ganun lang siya kabilis. And then, I'm gonna assign myself inside the ad account. So, I'm gonna assign myself and full control. And that's it. As easy as that. Now, that's the second way, di ba, of getting access to someone's business portfolio. The third way of getting access to someone's business portfolio is via, anong tawag dito, partners. So you can share your screen again, Sir June, and ituturo ko sa inyo kung saan ka pupunta. You can share it again, and I'm gonna ask a remote control access again. Just approve it. Okay, approve mo lang siya. Then, dito mo siya makikita sa, saan na yan? Ito. So, papunta ka dito sa partners. Tapos, kung makikita mo dito, nakapasok na kasi ako dahil nagkaroon ako ng access doon sa buong business portfolio mo kanina. But for the sake of this demonstration, I'm just gonna remove myself first. Okay? Kasi yung Virtual 5 Solutions ako yan eh. So, I'm gonna remove myself dito. Remove as partner. And then, I'm gonna add myself again using my business manager ID. So, I'm gonna send over my business manager ID kay Sir June. Okay? Ang gagawin ni Sir June, instead na, di ba kanina, in-add ko yung ad account ni Sir June sa business portfolio ko, but this time, it's the other way around. No, isi-send ko yung business manager ID ko, okay, kay Sir June. Saan makikita yung business manager ID? Doon sa bandang baba ng, eto, send ko dito yung business manager ID ko ha. So, dito mo siya makikita, Sir June, yung business manager ID mo. Sa, ba't wala ka dito? Sa ad account settings, okay, teka. So, by the way, Sir June, na-receive mo na ba yung business manager ID ko pala? Diyan sa chat, nakita mo na? Copy mo yan. Tapos, pag
Wala. Ito sir. Okay.
nasa
Ay,
chat,
nakakopy ko na sir.
pag na-copy mo na siya, punta, di ba nasa partners na ako, i-click mo tong add, yung add button, sa top right. Top right, yan. Yan, click mo yung add button. Yan, tapos give a partner access to your assets. Tapos paste mo dyan yung business manager ID ko, and then i-click mo yung next. Yan, so ngayon bibigyan mo na ako ng access via your Facebook page. I-tick mo yung box. Tapos, sige, scroll down ka dyan sa ito. Yan, everything mo muna to. Tapos, add accounts, bigyan mo ako ng access. Ayan, tick mo yung box, full control, and then assign assets. So, that's the third way of getting access to someone's business portfolio or account. So, ulitin ko guys, no? Pag kinilig nyo itong drop down dito, the one on top, yung itong dalawa na to, Nissan Biz and Nissan Marilao June, this is your business portfolio. The one below, kapag nakikita nyo yung pangalan ninyo, that's your personal ad account. And I do not recommend using it. Okay, I'll explain it in a bit. Now, pag kinilig mo kasi itong June Cabildo, yan yung personal ad account mo. Dito ka nagra-run ng ads kasi eh. 'Di ba? I do not recommend using it. So, halimbawa, pag kinilig mo tong campaigns, andito yung mga campaigns mo eh. Lahat ito boost post. Ayun oh, nakikita mo? Ayun oh, ang dami mong drafts. So, i-discard drafts ko muna. Ang dami mong drafts dito. Ayun oh, yung mga nakikita, itong active na to, boost post ito. Okay? So, ang boost post po kasi, very limited po yan, yung settings po niyan. Now, the reason why I don't want you guys to use that, kasi very limited lang yung settings niyan. I want you to use the proper ads manager or a proper ad account. So, pag kinilig mo tong drop down na to, nag-create tayo ng bagong ad account kanina, di ba? Ayan o, Nissan Marilao June. Ayan na siya o, Nissan Ads. Yan yung dito ka dapat magraran ng ads. Huwag dito sa June Cabildo. Okay, dapat nandito siya. Okay? So, pag nakikita mo dito, blanco pa siya, malinis pa siya ngayon. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click no. Ayan. So, okay na siya. So, malinis tayo dito. Ngayon, i-describe ko na sa inyo yung itsura niyan. Bakit? Bakit ko siya pinapa-separate yung ad account ninyo na personal ad account doon sa humina daw yung sounds. Let me know guys if you guys are having the same issues. Okay naman ba yung audio ko before I proceed? Okay naman Miss Rochelle, si Miss Beatrice, si June, okay naman. So I'm not sure if maybe it has something to do with your internet. Anong tawag dito? Si Frank. Okay, maybe your internet ang may problema. Anyhow, so basically I'm just gonna share my whiteboard. Please do not write dun sa whiteboard. I'm just gonna use the whiteboard. Ako lang muna gagalaw, no? Huwag kayong mag-drawing. Okay, ito turn off ko muna yung yan, yung options. Yan. So you guys can see my whiteboard. Type white na lang if you guys can see my whiteboard. Type white in the chat. Ayan, so you guys can see my whiteboard. For those of you guys na hindi nakikita yung whiteboard ko, maybe you're using a mobile phone, probably you just need to swipe left and right. Kasi pagka yung, anong tawag dito? Pagka you're using mobile phone, probably iba yung nakikita nyo po. Ayan, may nag-drawing na po. Sasabi ko lang, huwag magdo-drawing. Ayan, ako muna magdo-drawing. Ayan. So basically, this is how ang itsura po nun, no? This is Sir June, di ba? Yung profile ni Sir June, kung saan siya nag-Facebook. No, every time na nag-open siya ng Facebook app niya, ito siya. Ayan, si Sir June. Now, Sir June, di ba pinakita ko sa inyo kanina yung personal ad account po ninyo. Down below po kasi is your personal ad account. So, nakaganyan po siya. So, I'm just gonna put a, let's say, square here. Guys, huwag muna kayong magdodrawing. So, this is Sir June's personal ad account. Di ba? Ayan. Yan po yung personal ad account po ni Sir June. Ngayon, sabi ko sa inyo, wag nyo pong gagalawin yan or wag kayong magraran ng ads dyan. Dapat magraran kayo ng ads doon sa ginawa nating business portfolio. So, down below, yung business portfolio na ginawa po natin. Diba? Yung unang nakalagay doon is Nissan Marilao June na business portfolio. Yan po yung naabutan po natin na available. Tama? Yan po siya. Tapos, nag-create tayo ng bagong business portfolio. Pinangalanan na natin ng Nissan Biz. Diba? Nissan Biz. Okay? Now, basically, di ba meron tayong ginawang ad account under dun sa Nissan Marilao June? So, ang mangyayari po nun is magkakaroon ng ad account dito. Yan. So, lagi lang natin maliit. Ayan. So, ito yung ad account 1 ni Sir June na ginawa natin kanina. Ito yung binadgetan niya ng 100 pesos. Tama? The reason why I don't want you guys to run ads dito sa personal ad account po ninyo. Ito, the reason why I don't want you guys to run ads sa personal ad account, kasi pag ito na disabled, hindi na kayo makakapag-create ng business portfolio. Or mahihirapan na kayong mag-create ng business portfolio. Kasi nga, disabled na yung personal ad account mo ninyo. You have to protect your personal ad account at all cost. Okay, dapat ang ipoprotektahan nyo po is ito, na hindi siya ma-disabled. Why? Kasi kapag na-disable to, again, hindi kayo makakapag-create or mahihirapan kayo mag-create ng business portfolio. Miss Beatrice, I think you just need to swipe left and right if you're using laptop. I think, hang on. Let's see. I think it has something to do with your anong tawag dito? Internet, Miss Beatrice. Okay, that's the reason why you're getting that notification. So, for those of you guys, let's just proceed. So, basically, meron tayong ad account 1, tama? Ngayon, pwede ka kasing mag-create ng another ad account under the same business portfolio. Ganyan po siya. Diba? So, ad account 1, 2, 3, or number 4, kung gusto mo pa mag-create pa ng isa pang ad account, you can create multiple ad accounts under one BM. And the same goes to another BM. Pwede ka mag-create ng another ad accounts. Ibig sabihin, multiple ad accounts yan for as long as na, anong tawag dito? Ad compliant ka kay Meta. Ibig sabihin, you're following the rules, you're following the advertising guidelines, you can create multiple business portfolio and multiple business ad accounts. Yan. So business number 2 na to. Ayan. So business portfolio. Ayan. So ganyan po yung itsura niyan. No? Ganyan po ang kagandahan why you need to be able to run ads under business portfolio, because number 1, Meta will treat you as a anong tawag dito, a serious advertiser. Okay? Now, the good thing about creating multiple business accounts or business portfolio, say for example, nagkaroon ng na-disabled yung ad account number 1. Halimbawa lang. Okay? Then you can use the ad account number 2. Na-disabled ulit yung ad account number 2, you can use this ad account number 3, and so on and so forth, di ba? So, yan ang kagandahan po noon. You can create multiple ad accounts under one business portfolio. Eh di ngayon, nangyari, na disabled yung buong business portfolio, eh di you can use another business portfolio. Okay? And ang kagandahan pa noon is, kapag may multiple ad accounts ka, and let's say, for example, you have multiple businesses, no, line of business, you need to be able to create one business portfolio and one ad account for a specific business. Halimbawa, itong business na to, meron kang car wash, no? So this car wash should have a dedicated business, dedicated ad account. And then halimbawa, meron kang another business, halimbawa, resto. Okay? One resto, one ad account, another business po yon. Let's say meron kang anong tawag dito, nagbebenta ka ng insurance. 'Di ba? Yan. So, one ad account, one insurance. One ad account, one Facebook page. So, ibig sabihin po, the reason why gusto ko siyang paghiwa-hiwalayin per ad account, kasi pag ginaghalo-halo mo yung car wash, restaurant business mo, tsaka yung life insurance business mo, sa isang ad account lang, malilito yung si Meta kung sino ba talaga yung target audience mo. Kasi maghahalo-halo po yung data nung tatlong business mo into one ad account. So, preferably, one ad account, one page. Okay? Let's say, for example, meron kang isang business portfolio na halos similar lang din naman yung type of business na niraran mo. So, let's say, for example nga, kay Sir June, nasa automotive industry po siya. So, pwede kasing car wash yung isang business niya, pwede nagbebenta rin siya ng car accessories, di ba? Or nagbebenta rin siya ng car insurance, di ba? Or nagbebenta rin siya ng, let's say, I don't know, anything related sa car, let's say, car accessories, pasok na kasi yung GPS doon, di ba? Yung mga tipong, anong tawag dito? Car care, di ba? Car care. O, alam ba, nag-ano siya ng mga car shampoo, di ba? Yung car wash kasi, talagang car wash talaga na, na business niya. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ito may kinalaman sa kotse. So, kahit na pagsamasamahin mo sila sa isang business portfolio, okay lang yon, walang kaso yon, kasi somehow related po sila. Ang masama po nun, pag pinagsama-sama mo yung restaurant business mo, yung car wash business mo, yung real estate business mo, lito po si Meta po nun. Hindi niyo naiintindihan kung sino po yung target audience po ninyo, kasi maghahalo-halo po yung data ng bawat businesses po na niraran yung ads. Does that make sense? So, I'm gonna go for the question and answer portion. So, you still have a couple of minutes to ask questions kung ano po yung mga clarifications po ninyo about the lesson for tonight, and sasagutin ko po siya isa-isa. You go ahead, you still have 13 minutes left to ask questions. Let me know in the chat. Sino? Type me in the chat if you want me to unmute you. Any questions? Me, si Rochelle. Okay, sige. Rochelle, go ahead. I'm gonna unmute you.
Hi, Coach. Good evening. Rinig ako?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. Besides kasi sa personal business, I also have another business. Startup business siya about engravables. So, that being said, wala pa siyang store. Nagsisimula pa lang ako sa online. But I'm already running ads for that page using my personal account. So,
Okay.
how will I create a separate business account for that?
The way I did for uh for Sir Jun kanina. So from scratch, you just need to go to your personal profile, switch it to your Facebook page, and go for the ads manager. 'Di ba? Kung nakita mo kanina, from Sir Jun's personal profile, nag-switch tayo sa page niya. Okay? Then we created a business portfolio out of it. Ganun po siya. Kasi yung ad account po na nakikita mo, kapag nakikita mo yung pangalan mo sa baba, personal po niyo yun. So wag niyo pong gagamitin yon. Okay, medyo na-late ka ba ng pasok, Miss Rochelle? Kung medyo na-late ka ng pasok, we were able to demonstrate kanina. However, you can share your screen. Sige, let's try to I'm not gonna nalito ka lang. Sige, I'm gonna try to navigate you, but I'm not gonna do it from scratch, but I'm gonna show you where you can click on it. So if you're using laptop right now, you can share it naman. Yeah, so go ahead. Na-unmute ko po kayo Yan.
Ready?
So right now, I'm gonna ask for a remote control access. So approve nyo lang po yan.
Approve. Okay. Confirm.
Yan. So basically, di ba ito, dito sa top, ayan Rochelle Lin, tama? Ngayon,
Tama.
sige, para from scratch, although I was able to demonstrate earlier, but sige, let's try to navigate your device. So, isi-switch mo lang muna, 'di ba, from scratch, punta ka muna sa personal profile mo. 'Di ba? You're in your personal profile. So, you're gonna click here and then let's say for example, Sinaglikha ito ba 'yan?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna head over to your page. And then what you're gonna need to do is to go to Meta Business Suite.
Okay.
Okay, and once you're in the Meta Business Suite, click mo yung Ads Manager. Click mo yung Campaigns. Okay? And then, once you're here, you're gonna click the drop down here. Yan, makikita mo dito, you already have two business portfolio. Sinaglikha, business portfolio, that's not your page again. MC Masters Machineries, that's the second business portfolio. MC Masters Machineries and Supplies, that's the third business portfolio. And this is your personal ad account. So you already have a business portfolio on top, Sinaglikha. So if I were you, I'm just gonna rename it to Sinaglikha Biz. How to rename it? Just click over here, Business Settings. And then you head over dito sa baba. Asan na ba yung business assets? Yun ba yun? Ito yung problema ko kay Meta, no? For some weird reasons, wala dito yung business settings minsan. Dito sa part na to, I'm not really sure why, but you can rename your business portfolio. Dito sa scenario mo kasi, sa case mo kasi, it should be here yung business settings. Diba? Dito, business assets. But you can rename kasi yung ad account. Halimbawa ito, para hindi na lang confusing. Iba pa rin ba tong SLP engraves?
Yan din po yun. Yan yung kagagawa ko lang.
Okay. So if I were you, I'm just gonna rename this one. So punta kayo sa three dots, click mo yung edit. So Sinaglikha Ads, ganoon na lang. para may distinct naming convention siya doon sa business portfolio name. So yung business portfolio name mo is Sinaglikha PH, yung ad account name mo is Sinaglikha Ads.
Okay.
There you go. So that's it. You already have a ad account. So from now on, this is the ad account that you're gonna use moving forward. Does that make sense?
It does. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. So there you go, guys. That's how you make a separate ad account to your personal ad account. Okay, hope I was able to help you, Miss Rochelle. The next thing would be, next one would be si Bricks. Bricks, go ahead. I'm gonna mute you. Unmute pala, sorry.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good evening.
Yes pa.
Sir, kasi medyo nalilito lang ako kasi nagbo-boost kasi ako via ads manager eh.
Okay.
Doon kasi sa base doon sa nakita niyong page, parang okay ako doon pero doon dito sa nakikita ko sa phone ko kasi, 'di ba pag click mo nung page kasi may lumalabas na parang Bricks Sobes Business, parang ganon.
Mm.
Eh yun ba yung tinutukoy niyo dun sa portfolio?
Yes, that should be your business portfolio. But the thing is,
Mm.
the reason why I want you guys to use laptop or PC because it's very hard to distinguish your business portfolio and your ad account if you're using a mobile phone. Napakahirap kaya. The reason why kanina, Miss Rochelle yata yun na she's using mobile phone and I refuse to navigate her mobile phone kasi ang hirap po mag-navigate doon. Okay, kung talagang
Gets
serious
ko.
kayo whenever, yes, go ahead.
Kasi meron akong kasi possible wala pa naman sa other topic siguro kasi parang nabasa ko kasi mas okay nga talaga ang laptop kasi mana-navigate mo or madadrag mo kasi yung location dun sa mismong ano eh. Sabi magta-target ka ng location kasi mana-navigate mo kasi sa laptop unlike sa phone talaga kasi hindi eh.
Yes.
Yun yung isang napansin ko. Pero most likely kasi sir, pagdating sa targeting kasi sa Meta Ads sa Ads Manager talaga ako nagpo-focus as of now. So ang
Okay.
gusto ko lang ang pinaka gusto ko lang talagang ma-gets dito kung kung paano yung pagkuha ng best targeting at saka yung kasi kung meron kasing lower CPM, higher CPM kasi minsan pag lower CPM ka maraming inquiries pero more on basura. Pero meron akong na-try na mataas ang CPM pero magaganda yung pumapasok na buyer. Yun yung advantage na nakikita ko din. Gusto ko lang ma-perfect yung yung pagbo-boost ko eh.
Okay, that would be the lesson on day 3. Sir
Okay.
Sir
Okay.
Bricks.
Thank you,
And
thank you.
if I were you, you need to be able to use a laptop or PC by that time. Kasi if you can follow me, if you have a dual monitor, you can follow it. And for those of you guys na nandito sa Zoom, if kung talagang seryoso kayo mag-ads, please use laptop or PC because kung sa mobile phone, you are missing half of your knowledge about running ads. I mean, literally, kapag phone lang ang gamit mo, marami kang settings na hindi mo magagamit or hindi mo magagawa kapag mobile phone ang gamit mo.
Yes. Agree
Okay.
naman ako dun. Agree ako.
Yun po yung pag-aaral natin on day 3.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. June, may target geographics din ba ito? Yes, that would be on day 3, Sir June. Miss Ching, what are the possible reasons ma-disable yung ad accounts? Number 1 possible reason, Miss Ching, would be like you are not following the advertising guidelines. What are those advertising guidelines? You can head over to this website. So just type it here. Let's say Meta Advertising Guidelines. Meta Advertising Guidelines. Yan. So, makikita mo dito about Meta Advertising Standards. Sige, click mo lang ito. And then you read these information. So personal attributes, Meta's advertising policy prohibiting ads that contain personal attributes including information on avoiding assumptions about someone's personal attributes in your ads. For example, mataba ka ba? The best itong pampapayat para sa iyo. So you're trying to assume someone is actually fat or unhealthy or someone na mataba. So bawal po 'yon. Okay? Or wala ka bang pera? No, pwede ka nang mangutang dito sa cash loan app namin. Di ba? So, bawal po yon. Kasi you're trying to assume someone na wala talaga siyang pera. So, bawal po yon. Sensational content, our advertising policy prohibiting sensational content, including information, avoid shocking sensational information. So, you can read all of these things, no? And kapag anything na outside or hindi akma doon sa advertising guidelines ni Meta, that's the reason why you're gonna be anong tawag dito? Disabled or rejected. So yan, online gambling, personal health appearance, alcohol, social issues, elections or politics. So mahirap po yan. So hindi po yan, basta mahirap po yung mga mag-run ng ads dyan. So ganun po siya. Okay? Miss Ching, I hope I was able to answer your question. G. Pasqua, nadidelete po kayo yung business portfolio since na-disable po yung page ko before. Number one, rule of the thumb, G. Pasqua, never delete your ad account or your business portfolio kung na-disabled man yan and kung hindi man na-disabled, never delete, wag yung i-delete po yon. Why? Because pwede nyo pang magamit yon. Okay? Especially yung mga business portfolio na active pa rin, na hindi na, although na-disabled yung ad account, pero active pa rin yung business portfolio, never delete that. You can just rename it. And that's it. Okay, Christine, today po rin niyo po ituturo kung paano mag-set up ng target audience. That's day 3, Miss Christine. Okay, that's day 3. So, yun po yung targeting po natin. Most probably, most of you are, kumbaga, ang common, alam ko na yung mindset ng mga nandito eh. Ang common mindset nila is, mag-enroll ako kay Digital Homie because I want to learn that the right or tamang targeting ng ads. I'm sure yun yung nasa isip ninyo why you guys enroll. Tama ba ako? Tama ba ako dito? So, let me know in the chat. But on day 3, you guys know everything why the line of questioning, tamang targeting is the wrong line of questioning. So, ipaparealize ko sa inyo on day 3. Different question pa rin ba to, Sir Bricks? But I'm gonna try to answer other ano muna ha. Paano po malilito si Meta sa data? Di po ba different campaign naman if gagawa ng ads din matatarget yung audience if ever? Miss Sheila, ganito po kasi yan. Si Meta po kasi nag-i-store ng data into different channels. When I say channels, or different locations. Yun na lang para mas magandang or mas tama yung word ko na ginamit. Nag-i-store po kasi ng data yan via ad account. Okay? Ini-store po ni Meta yung data via ad account and via campaigns, ad sets, and ads na nilaunch mo sa ad account na yon. And ini-store din po ni Meta yung data sa page mo. Okay? So even if different campaign po yun, Miss Sheila, different campaigns, may car wash, may insurance, may what not. Pag ginahalo-halo mo sa isang ad account, that data will be stored in the same ad account nung lahat ng campaigns mo na yon. Okay? So ganun po yung reason kung bakit pinaghihiwalay ko siya ng ad account. Does that make sense? Okay, I hope I was able to answer your question, Ms. Sheila. LC Miller, is there a recording? Yes. You can watch the recording or replay later on. Just give me 30 minutes after this live training session. Pwede po if restricted na ang ad account. Hindi nyo na po magagamit yon unless otherwise, Ms. Dons, you submit for another review. Pwede naman yon. Kapag may button pa doon to submit another review, ibig sabihin po noon, binibigyan pa kayo ng pagkakataon ni Meta to submit to appeal. Di ba, sa ano natin, may Court of Appeals. Kay Meta, meron din po ng gano'n. Ibig sabihin, may appeal kayo, mag-a-appeal kayo kay Meta why your ad account should not be restricted. So, meron po yun. Pero kapag yung ad account mo is permanently restricted na, wala na po yung boto na yun. Wala na po yung submit for another review. Ibig sabihin po noon, permanently restricted na po yun. Kapag wala na pong boto na appeal or submit for another review. Miss Christine, may tanong ka yata? Sige, yan. I-unmute kita. Yan, go ahead.
Hello sir, okay na po, nasagot niyo na po yung tungkol sa target
nasagot na.
audience.
Okay,
Apo,
thank you.
salamat.
So I'll give everyone a chance to ask. Paano pag maraming assets sa Meta ko? That's fine. The more assets na meron ka sa Meta mo, then the more na maganda, di ba? Kasi kung may multiple pages ka, then that would be your assets inside your business portfolio. Sir June, yung iba muna, no, para at least ma-serve ko lahat ng nandito sa chat. Ba't bumabalik ako? Hassle kasi sa laptop, lahat ng pics nasa phones eh. Ganoon po talaga, Miss Miller. I'm not sure kung Miss or Mr. The way I do it, ang ginagawa ko, yung mga pictures sa phone, I upload it to my Google Drive, and then I sit on my PC, and then dito ako nagtatrabaho sa PC kasi napakabilis guys pag sa PC. Feeling nyo lang yon mabilis sa phone, but the reality, mabilis sa PC plus mapipindot nyo lahat ng settings. Okay? Lahat ng settings na gusto niyo magagawa nyo sa PC. Sa mobile phone, promise, you're just throwing money down the drain, no? Okay? Sheila, paano nasagot ko na to. Sa portfolio ba need gumawa ng ads not in page? Yes, June. You need to run ads inside the portfolio because inside the portfolio, you have the ad account na separate. 'Di ba? Think of this way, yung portfolio mo is a subdivision. Okay, yun yung business portfolio mo is a subdivision. Inside the subdivision, there are multiple houses. Okay, inside, I'm gonna show you guys ano yan? Townhouses. Di ba sa townhouses, magkakadikit na bahay? Ito siya. Di ba? So, you can think of your business portfolio as a subdivision, and inside that subdivision, meron mga townhouses na bahay na magkakadikit. Ito yun. Ito siya. Yung part na to. So, you can think of this way. This is your subdivision, and these are your townhouses, yung nasa gilid na to, magkakadikit na bahay. Diba? So, ito yung ad accounts. So, that's your bahay, another bahay, Instagram, another bahay, WhatsApp. And another bahay, pixels. Yan. So, these are your assets. Okay? So, ganun po siya si June. Malaki naggastos sa ads. Well, do not treat ads as expenses. Treat ads as an investment. This is an investment. You can look at it as a expenses because you're not getting profit out of it. But if you're spending money on ads, and you're getting profit, that's your investment because in the long term, you get more clients or more customers. Need ko na paghiwalayin. Gets ko na, need ko paghiwalayin para magkaiba. Ngayon nyo lang naintindihan. Okay? Thank you so much, Ms. Rochelle. I hope I was able to give you some clarity and ting! may ilaw, nagkaroon ng ilaw dito si Miss Rochelle. Okay. So na-imagine ko si Miss Rochelle bigla nagkaroon ng ilaw dito na malaki. Okay. Pwede mag-edit sa laptop, yes, Sir Bricks. Day 1 pa lang, dami ko natutunan. Maraming salamat. Ann Kesil, if the funds is under personal business portfolio ad account, it cannot be used. No, you cannot transfer it and it stays there. Bakit ini-encourage ni Meta mag-boost post from page? So I'm usually boosting my post from my page. Hindi ba okay yun? Parang yun ang typical na action when it comes to ad. Very good question, LC Miller. Okay, ang question ni Miller, LC Miller, why Meta encourage to boost a post from the page? Very good question. Because Meta wants you to have the reason or the urge to boost an ad sa page mo quickly. Okay? Meta is giving you ang tawag doon, user-friendly interface. Ibig sabihin na user-friendly interface para gumastos ka kaagad. Diba? Sa ads. And kapag gumastos ka sa ads, obviously, that's profit for Meta. Meta or Facebook is getting revenue out of advertising money na binabayad natin kay Meta. Because when you use Facebook, it's free, di ba? The only way Meta can get profitable or can get revenue out of the Meta app is through advertising revenue. Natin. Okay? So, think of it this way. Parang binigyan ka ni Meta ng reason to boost your post easily to get a hang of it. Parang cake. Uy, tikman mo to, masarap. Diba? Ngayon, I was able to give you a piece of my slice of cake. And then, uy, sarap na. Mukhang may messages na pumapasok. And then, uy, I want more. I want to get more inquiries, quality inquiries. How can I do it? Or, I want to send traffic to my website. How can I do it? That's where the ads manager comes in. You have to know the interface of the ads manager so that you can run ads properly, efficiently, and profitably. Does that make sense? Any more questions? Applicable rin itong steps kapag clients nasa US? Yes. Both US and everywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world. Hindi naman tayo nilalaro per se, but giving them, Meta is just giving you an opportunity to run ads quickly. Kumbaga quick. Kasi sobrang dali eh. Pag pumunta ka sa phone mo, you can just boost it and that's it. It's very easy to boost a post. And that's the reason why most people are not maximizing their money on ads because they're just boosting a post. And I'm gonna explain it tomorrow why boosting a post is kumbaga hindi siya efficient, hindi siya cost efficient. Although I'm not saying boost post is bad, but what I'm saying is if you are serious advertiser, use ads manager. Ang tawag dito nung una is Power Editor. Pero over time, Meta introduced the ads manager na word. So, Power Editor, ibig sabihin, you can edit kasi. Ito kasi guys, no, sa Boost Post, if you're using a phone, you cannot edit an ad you cannot edit multiple ads at the same time. Pag sa ads manager, you can edit ads and copy at the same time at once. Yun yung hindi kaya sa mobile phone. Kaya ang tawag doon power editor because you can edit multiple creatives at once. Medyo advanced na yon. So but on Wednesday I'm gonna teach you guys probably the basics of setting up a campaign, but once you have installed it or once you have set it up, that's it. So ibibigay ko sa inyo yung anong tawag doon? Yung reasons behind why you should not focus on the targeting. Okay, yun yung pag-uusapan natin on day 3. Okay? Nandoon naman yung settings na need and target location specific audience sa page boost. Yes, nandoon naman, pero hindi po kasi siya hindi po kasi siya cost efficient in terms of settings, maximum settings na pwede mong gamitin, wala doon. Tama ba sir, boosting is for followers lang? Hindi naman. Boosting is an engagement. When you boost a post, ang default nun is engagement. I'm gonna teach you, that's our topic tomorrow. Okay? So, I'll make a differentiation ng boost post tsaka ads manager. That's our topic tomorrow. Yun lang guys. Maraming salamat. Namamaos na ako. Last na lang si Rica Frente. Hanali, last na lang si Rica Frente. Meaning mas mura ads manager kaysa boosting? Hindi po. Hindi po siya mas mura. I'll explain it tomorrow and i-remind mo ko dyan, Hanali, tomorrow by asking that same question because it will be answered tomorrow. Rico Frente, sige, go ahead. I'm gonna unmute you. Sige, go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Regarding din sa targeting, kasi medyo nagraran na rin ako ng ads. Pero yung sinabi mo sa portfolio kanina, medyo na enlightened ako doon. So, meron kasi akong ginagawa na hindi ako naglalagay ng targeting. So, nakakakuha naman ako ng mga client. Ang business ko kasi is computers. So, nakikita ko naman na marami din ako nakukuha ang client. Wala siyang targeting, hindi ko siya nilalagyan. Kasi sabi doon sa napanood ko nung nakaraan, si Meta naman, alam nila kung kanino nila ipakikita.
Exactly.
Okay ba yun?
Yes. Exactly. Do not focus on the targeting. Focus on your ad creatives. I'm gonna discuss that on day 3. And tomorrow,
Okay, sir.
yes, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Naliwanagan lang ako.
Okay lang yan, sir. Kahit na walang interest targeting yan, kahit walang demographics targeting, sobrang talino na ni Meta ngayon. So, I'll give you guys context tomorrow and why the line of questioning na tamang targeting, right now there's no such thing as tamang targeting na. Before, nung nagsisimula ako, yes, kasi hinahati-hati namin sa different ad sets, different settings, pero right now you can become you can have a successful campaign sa Meta ads kapag katama yung messaging mo. The right word is tamang messaging. The wrong line of questioning is tamang targeting. So I'm gonna give you some context, guys, tomorrow and in day 3 and moving forward. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. I'm gonna send you guys an email on how you can be able to access the dashboard or the dashboard para mapanood nyo yung replay. Just give me 30 minutes because I'm gonna render the video and you can watch the replay. Thank you so much and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 7:30 p.m. Bye-bye, guys.